Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Libra season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about it, just read in the description box, where you can also find the current list of services I offer when it comes to readings. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I feel like the month of October might be a little bit challenging in the sense that you might be quite pressured to make certain decisions, to make decisions that feel uncomfortable for you, especially for those of you Pisces that have some upper hand when it comes to family or business decisions you need to make that involves in particular other people. This can be a little bit of an exhausting period in the sense that you have so much to consider beyond your own self that this can be making you feel quite stressed out. And I feel like you want the best out of situations and you want the best for everybody, but you might be trying throughout the next weeks to contemplate what's the best way to do something for everyone involved, and might come to a constant understanding that you can't, or that there's always someone that's going to be left in a less favorable position or feel wronged in a certain way. So for Pisces that have some control here over other people, especially when it comes again to family or business, this can be a little bit of difficult month where you might need to make difficult decisions, such as budgeting, if this is about around the household energy, have like a tight budget taking place, or the decision to sell a house, the decision to relocate, the decision to I keep getting like it's about cutting off expenses. So there might be expenses that you can't take anymore, or that are just not viable anymore. And for others of you, this could also be that you might be in a situation where you need to let go of employers, people that work for you, associations that you might have. Obviously, there are some of you, even though I feel here it's a few percentage, there are some of you here that could be the opposite way. So if you're financially dependent on someone, this might be a little bit of a difficult period, because you might be again pushed, pressured to fight for this independence, to move out of that dependency, either because you might lose a job, or you might lose here something you were relying on to keep that financial security in your life. The month feels very unpredictable, but it's very reliant on the choices you make or that you don't make. And I feel like it's something here that it's better to make it now, so you're not sorry later. So there are measures that if you take now are preventive of future possible complications or disruptions. You have a saying here, but a feeling is that you need to be in an energy that it's not your usual domain. With the Queen of Swords in your unconscious, you need to be tough, you need to stick with the facts, you need to be strong-willed and really be moved by rationality and pragmatism right now. You need to calculate everything to ensure that the decisions you're making are really made based on facts, not on expectations or ambiguity. There's something here about ambiguity. So there might be you might be dealing with situations that feel very ambiguous, right? And so when we do have this understanding of ambiguity, it can be really hard to make a decision and to know where to stand, because we see the contradictions, the contrasts that take place. But again, I keep getting like in the midst of whatever ambiguity you find in any given situation in the month of October, choose rationality. Choose the one that feels the most rational, the most factual, the most objective, because it's going to lead you to a change, that it's more favorable than the other way around, because change here is going to happen in one way or the other. I just feel like there's a path for more, like a path where this change is done in a smoother way when it comes to its process, and then there's another that where the change can be a little bit more abrupt or more, again, uncomfortable. The Queen of Swords in your unconscious also leads on this idea that you might want to disengage your energy from something that feels that it's preventing you, again, from moving forward into your goals. So any kind of dead weight in your life will not be sustainable. So if you have a relationship that is not working anymore, being a love relationship, business relationship, friendship, family association, whatever it is, if there's someone in your life that feels more like a burden, or feels like something that blocks your path towards greatness, the difficult decision might be about you choosing to leave those things that are not giving you anything anymore behind. And this can be any other thing, including your own set of behaviors that might have been getting in the way of you making the choice that is right for you. And in your heart, in your soul, you have the Ten of Cups. So I keep getting like you have this vision, you have this dream, you have this ideal, this dream that is what makes you push forward amidst whatever kind of circumstances you're dealing with. Meaning that if you have a family, there's something here about if you have a family of your own, if you're building this family, if you have recently start to build your own family or your own business, where you gather a lot of people that are like your support system, and you're coming to a crossroads in your journey where you want to sustain this because you know that this is what makes you happy. This is what makes you happy is also to make others happy, and there's this mutual energetic engagement between you and others where your happiness is increased by obviously the power that you have in making other people happy or making other people's life comfortable, right? Or even helping other people also reach their dreams and reach their desires. But there's a feeling that whatever you do, whatever you might need to do during the month of October to ensure that this dream, this project, this creation of yours survives, it's okay. For some of you, this is about you needing to make certain things, again, that are preventive to ensure that a particular dream or system you have built survives, lingers on, continues in a positive sense. And I feel like for some, it's about family well-being. For others, again, it's about business or something that involves people, community, where you're somehow associated with, where there's that feeling of love and mutual assistance, but somehow something is not working right now. And that's what needs to be addressed. Because you also have here the Tower, so that's why I feel that whatever it is, it's going to lead to profound changes. But there's something here about, there's a change that can be consciously done to avoid unnecessary drama or further damage. And there's another that it's going to make a problematic situation become worse or worsen. So the Tower also here, there might be circumstances that just pop up out of the blue, during the month of October, especially the later part, things that you're not expecting kind of happening. There might be for some of you just a sense of disruption occurring in things that are very dear to you, and this might make you feel very upset, obviously very angry. And I feel like for some of you Pisces is even like a feeling here of being angry with God, angry with the divine, you know, not understanding the purpose of certain challenges you might be moving through. I also feel that you might just be in a moment where you had enough. Whatever it is that is currently, you know, building up this pressure in your life, you've had enough. So if you have been postponing here with the Two of Wands, a choice, a decision that you need to make for your future, especially for your future, you're not going to do that anymore. So you're going to be removing, willingly or forcefully, these roadblocks that are in the way of you accessing here ultimately expansion and more quality of life for you and for those you care about. So I hope you have a great month. Again, if you'd like to have a personal reading, just check the details down below. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.